There we go. All right. Let's get things set up here. Oh, that's a... Don't know what that says, but I complimented that person, so that's good. All right, well. All right. I'm a little bit early, but now I get to set things up. And for everyone watching later, you get to watch me set things up. Get my chat ready to go. There we go. All right. Hey, look at that. Hey, welcome. Woo! All righty. Oh, hey, I probably should turn the sound off on my phone here. It's on a slight delay, but no worries. Catbite, welcome. Welcome in. Let us... I mean, you know, why delay? Why? I don't do any intro. We're here to play some Ticket to Ride, so let's do it. I'm going to do a little bit of checks to make sure I put my camera in the right spot, but, alrighty, let's hop right in. Oh, wow, that was fast. Okay, let me now make sure that I'm not covering up anything of importance here. Look at that. Alrighty, well, let's get this party started. Alrighty, well, this is kind of a yucky set of tickets to kind of start things off. Well, I shouldn't say that. Portland to Pittsburgh seems like too much. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna start it out. We're gonna start it out with just this. This is gonna be easy peasy. We're not gonna overextend things here. Alrighty, we're gonna go. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the wild here. Just grab this one. And the nice thing about this is we're looking for probably red and black. But otherwise, I think we just head right up the middle. I don't think we try to get cute with it. You know, first game of the day, not needing to get cute with it. And if you watch my last live stream, you will know that I famously did not win a game. So we're looking to break that streak today. So probably like red and black I'm looking for, but then otherwise I'm just going off the top and trying to find pairs and other stuff like that. And I think we're just going to go right at the middle and try to keep the pace here. And then go from there. So welcome in everyone as we're getting things started here. Our February live stream. Again, we got 2 live streams this week because I dropped my my goodness, excuse me. Dropped my rest of my family at the airport at 5 in the morning today. So they're out on a little vacation. The wonderfulness of homeschooling my children is they can go and hang out with down in Florida while I get to stay up here in the delightful Midwest. Though we've actually had extremely good temperatures here for the last 3 or 4 days. I set up a fire pit and got to set some stuff on fire because we took out a cabinet that I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Took out a cabinet that's been sitting on my deck for the last 3 months, and I was kind of an eyesore, and I got to set it all on fire. And it was a lot of fun. So as usual, I'll try to watch chat here, but I apologize if I kind of missed some things. Probably the only thing that we're looking at taking here is a black. Not gonna worry too much about prioritizing Dallas to El Paso, but getting Winnipeg to Duluth is going to be wonderful. The Midwest has been a dumpster fire in our area. Yeah. I mean, the Midwestern United States is just a wild place. The weather is just absolutely bonkers. You go from, I mean, it was 60 some odd degrees, wonderful. I mean, gorgeous outside, but I mean, it could be snowing in 2 days, and that would be considered normal. So many times there are questions of why in the world do I live here, but I always say this. There's not an animal in the Midwest, like a common one, that really can, like, kill me. I know you can say, like, oh, there's bears up here and stuff like that. No, there's not. Not where I live. The most common animals where I live are, like, foxes and coyotes. Those animals aren't going to do anything to me. I'm bigger than they are. Whereas, like, you know, down south, you got gators and pythons and all this other stuff. And, you know, out west, you have more of the natural disasters, like things are on fire. Nothing's really on fire here. We mostly just get some, like, bad snowstorms. But really when that happens, mostly we just stay home. And, I mean, even, like, the blizzards that you see, very few and far between. So, I like living in the Midwest. I think it's a nice place to live. I would also say that, you know, I live in the Chicagoland area, and so getting to O'Hare Airport is very nice. This is actually the second time that I've played live Catbite. I did one on MLK Day, like, early morning. I don't do it often because just with how my schedule works and just I don't really have, like, a quiet place to sit and stream for 2 hours and things like that. But I'm trying to do, like, one a month because usually I've got an afternoon or something like that to myself. Without my children around, because, you know, these pesky children, like, need things and want to spend time with me. What is this? But, oh, Kat. Okay, well, welcome, Kat. Hey, first off, thank you. Longtime video watcher. I appreciate it. Always appreciate the people that are watching, because we are officially at 800 subscribers. I checked today. 800. So 800 of you have decided to hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate it. And so, usually with live, I'll go, like, 2.5 to 3 hours. Today, I don't necessarily have I'm going to go ahead and get these pears here. I don't necessarily have an end time, but, like, I do have other things that I need to get done today. Like, clean the house so my wife doesn't kill me when she gets home because I didn't do anything. But I had the day off work today, so I decided to, you know, do a little stream. And because then my family's out of town for a couple days, I was able to also going to do another one on Thursday night for a couple hours. That one might be more closer to the 2 hour rather than the 3 hour, because I'll have to go to work the next day and have come off a day of work. But no matter, that's Thursday's problem. So yeah, I'm trying to do once a month of kind of going live, partly because the first one was really successful. There were a lot of people that were in the chat and stuff like that, and we had a pretty active viewer base, so and it's just something different on the channel. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and, like, finish this through the middle there. Blind Bag family, thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoy the content, and man, I'm just blown away by the growth of the channel, and it's been really cool to see. You know, too often when I was looking at starting a YouTube channel, I would always talk myself out of it because I'm like, blah, 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 blah. But I came up with 1,000 excuses, but I decided, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. And I'm glad I did. And yeah, absolutely, Kat. I'm hoping you can catch some streams in the future too. And of course, like, the daily videos will keep coming. I've got some stuff kind of in the works. Like, I'd love to do some more stuff with the subscribers now that we have, like, a pretty faithful base of people, to be honest with you. I mean, I can probably name off at least 20 people that I see in the comment section a lot, and you know, I see here on Board Game Arena and play games with and things like that. So you know, I'd love to do some more subscriber-based things. Yeah, Alex, I'm very interested in how this game's gonna go too. We're gonna see. Okay, so kind of mad that I didn't take the Pittsburgh to Portland now, but I think that was the right decision. So probably Salt Lake to Kansas City, and I mean I think we just kind of head northwest at this point. Getting into Nashville is really not that hard. Montreal has become kind of an issue, and I know I'm into New Orleans, but if I'm going to try to get out west, I don't also want to then try to get in east. So, yeah. I think we just do these two. Oh yeah, and Kat, you are right. If you are not a friend of me on Board Game Arena, please do. I'm happy to be friended and play games, and as long as you're okay with possibly being on the channel and having a game of yours on the channel, go for it. If you don't want to be on the channel, then don't be my friend on Board Game Arena. And I think this is the nice thing about all the terrible videos, like the one coming out tomorrow, teaser, on the channel, is you don't have to be afraid of messing up, because Lord knows, Lord knows that I've had plenty of that. All right, I am just now realizing as I'm going through this, that I need to kind of get St. Louis to Nashville here. Last buck, yeah, I mean, that pesky work, right? Getting in the way of things. Yes, February 18th. I just realized that on my post that I decided to put the incorrect dates. So I actually did, like 20 minutes ago, fix it. So yes, the streams are today on the 17th and the 19th here. So, I should know dates better, but I don't. Yeah, I'm happy to have the day off. And because it was President's Day yesterday here in the U.S., federal holiday, I had yesterday off too. So this has been a really nice part of my schedule, because I've had a ton of time off, which is not necessarily usual for me. It's not like unusual, because I work banker's hours, which means I get a lot of days off. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this black. And then just how my bank is open, the place I work, the bank I work at, is like the drive-thru's open Saturday mornings. So if you work the Saturday morning, then you get a day off during the week, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. So that was really boring information, but yeah. So we'll kind of, oh yes, oh yes. You know what? Yes, it is February 18th. You know what? That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I put out the dates for my international crowd. That's what I did. For Australia. That is the reason that I put the dates out there, because I was thinking for my Australian and Asian populace that live over there. There we go. Saved it. Oh, goodness. All right, so yellow seems to have San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie. Maybe working their way down to Los Angeles here. But has made a little bit of the getting over into Salt Lake a little bit more nerve-wracking. However, I'm a little bit nervous about what Red's doing. Red already has 7 tickets. And Blue also... What's Blue doing? Well, I'm assuming either Blue or Yellow has San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie. Welcome, Uncle Podger. Welcome. Oh, well, Kat, where in the Chicagoland area were you? If you don't mind me asking. The funny thing about the Chicagoland area is it's very large, so I have a relative that lives like on the south side of Chicago, and it's like an hour and a half to get down there. So technically, like, we both could say, hey, we live in Chicago or the Chicagoland area, but we are nowhere near each other. All right, I'm thinking that blue has New York to Seattle. That's what I'm thinking. All right, yellow's more destination tickets. I'm thinking that probably I want to try to prioritize pink to try to get Salt Lake to Helena. But I kind of just need a bunch of stuff. Red is very welcome. Because I'm not really worried about... What do I need to prioritize here? Well, that sucks. So... No worries. All we're going to do now is go ahead and grab this. And we're going to try to go... try to go up to Calgary through this way, which, you know, I suppose we could also go this white route if we really wanted to. All right, maybe we'll see what kind of white goes. Okay, here we go. Very central, yes. Near the South Loop area. Okay, yeah. Well, gotta love those long drives, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I can probably get through Calgary this way. And Larry Andrews, yes, you're very welcome. You're very welcome for the friend request acceptance. And Alex and Uncle Podger, I was about to kind of do the whole white thing, and then, you know, then the board got reset. That still might be the plan, but we'll kind of see what we hit here. And so far, I'm not I'm not feeling good about this opening game here, but that's fine. Everything's fine. So probably how do I want to do this? Okay. This might be kind of weird. But I'm wondering whether I go Seattle to Calgary next turn. Just to have that. Because I'm going to need to connect that one way or another. And then what that does is it gives me options of other stuff. You know, we'll see if this is another stream of only third places. We'll see. I've been on a really big roller coaster lately. I had a hot streak, and then I have a terrible streak, and you know. But we're going from there. So I think this is correct right now. And then I think we're going to try to get... I took an extra turn to grab Seattle to Calgary with maybe not using the wild. Ultimately, that really didn't do anything. It doesn't really matter. But now I kind of had the option where probably what I'm going to do is go Kansas City to Denver with this 4 orange. And then try to grab some blue and go up this way and then connect Calgary with this 3... with this Vancouver to Calgary. It seems unlikely that blue would grab Vancouver to Calgary if they need to get up into Vancouver. More than likely, it's Seattle to Vancouver. Though, we can't discount that blue decides to become defensive. Really, the main concern right now, is that this is just taking a long time, and that's usually not what you want in a game of Ticket to Ride. You don't want things to take a long time. You want things to move along. So blue is kind of what we're looking for right now. And then we can just go off the top. I mean, getting the rest of the stuff is fine. Yeah, so basically we've got 4 blue, because we're going to use this wild for blue. And then what we can then kind of do is look at doing some of this stuff up here. And getting the stuff that we already have. So, like, again, getting Kansas City to Denver. We could also look at grabbing some wilds, too. But let's grab the stuff that we know that we're going to need and go from there. Why don't we just grab New York to Pittsburgh? That's fine. Go New York to Pittsburgh. All good. gonna grab this black so I can go Calgary to Vancouver. So really the issue now is here, am I going to have enough time? So we got to start grabbing some stuff anyway, so we might as well. And then probably we're to the wilds. Yeah, Padre, I'm in the same. I'm having the same thoughts that you are. That I think this game is heading towards an end, and I don't think that we are on the good side of it. Good way to start this. So we're not completely out of it yet. Well, never mind. Oh, that's disappointing. Man. I swear, something about yeah, just like last stream. Just like last stream. I don't know what it is about me going live that all of a sudden things start going terrible. But we're just going to grab this. I'm just chalking this up. I don't think there's any way we salvage this one. My goodness. This... I'm assuming this is because Blue has Los Angeles to Helena. Yeah, that's what I'm chalking to, for performance anxiety. Really more of it was just unfortunate that Blue needed to get both of these routes here. Oh. Well, Red also kind of got the shaft there. It also, I think, was just probably a good play by Blue. However, I think that Yellow is probably more into this than I think what... It was right to with seeing what Red was doing. That makes sense. Yeah. This makes sense of what Blue decided to do. Yeah. See, there's Los Angeles to Helena. But yeah, I think Yellow has him here. Yeah. Because Yellow clearly had a bunch of big routes as well, and already had 7 tickets. So I know that Blue's got longest train, but it's not going to matter here because Yellow's going to get the 15-point bonus. So I understand what Blue was trying to do, and I think Blue was maybe trying to see if Yellow could miss one, but just looking at Yellow's board, I don't know. You could also argue that, you're rolling the dice that Yellow just has only 1 big tickets. Yes, absolutely. We can join we can get you in the next game here. I'm happy to put you in. Uncle Podger, let's see. Uncle Podger, what is your Ticket to Ride name here? Why does that default to the arena? I don't want to play in the arena. Get out of here. I should know these things, but, you know. Ah! Oh, yes! Oh, yeah, oh, goodness, yeah, hop in. Let's get you in there. Oh, good. Oh, Ninecraft. I love playing against you. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, there you are. What? Oh, nope. Well, there's your profile. Let's do... Why does this default to the arena? Go away. And, let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, excellent. Let's see. Anyone else? Argon, can we entice you into this? Hello. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to read this. The person that just commented that I'm having issues. My brain is not working with how your whatchamacallit is spelled. Hello. I don't think I'm dyslexic, but sometimes my brain does not read things well. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. So, of course, Ninecraft, Argon, friends of the channel here. And because I know I will get asked this, do I care about stream sniping? And the answer is no. Honestly, if you want to stream snipe me, more power to you. Great. If that's what's going to make you feel better, okay. So, I like the Los Angeles to Chicago, Montreal to Chicago here. The problem is I don't like any other of these tickets, because, like, Boston to Miami, yeah, we're going to go through Boston, but getting all the way down to Miami is just a lot. But also, the flip side of that is that I'm already hooking up Boston, so it's probably just doing this. I know I could go Denver to El Paso, but it just seems like I'm going to spend a lot of time just getting up to Denver for 4 points when I'd rather focus my time doing these things. I guess Duluth to Dallas is another, because if we're going to go through Chicago, getting into Duluth is really not that big of a deal. Maybe we do that instead. I like keeping the 4 here. I also think that this has potential for some good routes. However, because I'm already in Boston, kind of somewhat... Oh, this is nice. I might just go Los Angeles to Phoenix with this. I know I need a ton of red, but getting Los Angeles to Phoenix would be great. Professor McNugget, glad to be able to catch the stream. Yes, absolutely. I'm glad you're here. Glad that people are catching the stream. Well, that answers that question. Definitely not going Los Angeles to Phoenix right now. So welcome into the stream here. Happy to have you all along for the ride. Okay, I'm going to grab Duluth to Chicago right away, just because, especially with red over here, there's a great chance that they would be coming through this way. Don't want that to happen. All right, fantastic. Love to see red and yellow up there in the Northwest. At this point, we just need everything. So, it's great. All right, so we got Minecraft and our, what is this, Austria? Poland. Dang it. Up there, I probably, yeah, we just need to go off the top. And I'm thinking I probably want to grab, like, a Houston to New Orleans. Like, probably do that with this 2 green. Like, I know I can use green elsewhere, but it's fine. I don't see any reason with that. In case you're wondering why I'm looking this way, I have chat pulled up over here, so if you're like, why is this guy just, like, looking to his right all the time? That's why. The other one to kind of look at prioritizing would be a Boston to New York. I always feel like that becomes really highly contested for whatever reason. So, yeah, I'm okay using 2 green here. I think getting this is probably pretty nice. And I actually don't mind grabbing, like, 2 Miami routes. Like going New Orleans to Miami and Miami to Charleston. Like, I know we don't need to do that, but also, that'd be kind of nice. I do think I want to grab New Orleans to Miami, just because it's a route of 6, and that's a lot of points. But from there, I could, you know, we could go, obviously, I think I want to go Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York, Boston, Montreal. But then, kind of connecting this bottom route and this top route, I can go up the side here through Charleston, Raleigh, Washington. I could go through the middle here. We could do some kind of weird, like, through Nashville type thing. So we got options. We have options. And the nice thing about that is that means I don't really have to prioritize. So we're off the top here. And I guess black and red are the only things that I'm really looking for. All right, I don't like that from Argon here. No. Don't like that. So red and black, but probably, I mean, I'd probably go ahead and just grab Boston, New York if there's not one next turn. I think I like that. Yeah, just to, let's state my claim up here and just not lose any more tempo. Okay. I mean, the other thing we can, like, I'm not really worried about this. More of it now is the problem that I have to grab 3 black, and I suppose what I could do here, okay, I'm going to go ahead and use 3 black here, because that puts, I know that I want that for Los Angeles to El Paso, but right now seems like that's not as much of my concern right now. I think getting all this northeast stuff is going to be more of my concerns. Like, I'm going to grab this blue because I want this pair. Because I want to go Pittsburgh to Washington here. Though, I guess if this black is here again, I really don't want to have to use another 2 black to go to do this. Okay. Let's do this. I suppose I could also have gone, like, up and over. But, eh. Okay. Black, yes. And an orange, yes. If I really want to get exciting, could grab New York to Washington here with a wild, but that seems like a bad idea. Okay. Okay. We can now resume our off the top. No worries. Everything's fine. Really don't want to use... Well, I suppose I could use 2 green to get into Montreal. I probably don't need to panic about that. There's no need to panic about this. Again, we're calm, cool, and collected. All right, so yes, we're doing this. I would like to take the black, but I'm going to take the orange so I can get this solved. Because then I've pretty much got the Northeast pretty much done. I mean, I know I need Montreal, but so be it. So I think this is correct. I think this is correct. Argon taking black. Okay, that probably is to go New York to Washington, so I don't have to worry about that. Do I want to go green to, like, go El Paso to Houston as well? I mean, if I don't know. We'll see. I think we can just go back to off the top here. I think I'm happy that I took 4 here. I'm happy that I went the extra mile to go Duluth to Dallas. I think that feels nice. All right, another black, another wild. That feels nice. I probably don't need to, I think, aggressively get Los Angeles to El Paso, but I probably don't want to dilly-dally too much on that. I'm also kind of liking more the idea of maybe, like, going New Orleans to Atlanta and then working my way up. But there's also going to be a little bit more traffic that way. So, like, maybe... I don't know. Let's just keep... We need to keep drawing cards. So let's just do that for now. Again, we have so many options going north and, like, to connect north and south that I don't want to completely commit to something when I don't need to. All right. I do think that because I got the extra wild and this won't take up all my wilds, I think this is a good move. Looks like Argon's going to go Omaha to Chicago, which is a nice route. It's one of my favorite routes right here. All right, let's do that. Because I have this 4 red, I'm probably just going... Well, I know I need the red for this. Or do I just scrap that plan and say I'm going to go through Atlanta and Charleston and then down to Miami? Hi from Italy. Yes. Ooh. Welcome. Welcome. My wife has a cousin who is in Italy right now. Her cousin's husband works for the Air Force, so they're on the Air Force base there. And welcome to Shane as well. Happy to have you on the stream, and happy that happy to have you all here. So what I'm worried about right now is just I have a lot to do, and everyone else seems to be kind of getting done with their stuff, and I'm nowhere near this. And so, like, if I don't do... I mean, I guess it's 6 to 1 F does to another. Whether I wait to get 6 green or... I don't know. I could also just say I'm going to get the 4 red, get it back in the thing. Welcome in, Jim. Glad to have you here. I'm going to grab a pink as a buffer here. I like that I'm seeing more red. Also, I do see that green here. Okay. If these 2 green are here, that probably answers my question. Utilize Dallas and me, Junior Ewing. Oh, goodness. All right. Boo. Okay, well, at least I get 1. And then we can go off the top. There are many things that happen that I say out loud that people miss the reference, and I go, "Oh no, I can't be this old." I had someone at work not know who, not knowing who Dick Cheney was, who was a vice president of, for those of you that are not in America, no shame for not knowing who Dick Cheney is, but famously, Dick Cheney was our vice president, and he shot someone in the face while hunting, and that's, I mean, he's known for a bunch of other things, but that's kind of the big thing. So yeah. I do have more cards than everybody else, which is nice. And really, I think I'm not as far away from completing what I need to complete as I think I am. Because what I can do here is, 1, I don't need white. And it would be me to not go to Montreal and completely forget about that. We're not having that happen. It's not happening this time. And we at least complete 1 ticket. So I want to get pink and green are kind of the big things right now. And then I think I'm just going to use... That's really helpful. I'm going to then use some of the other stuff I have to then work my way up this way. Because I'm already connected into Washington, so it's really not that hard to then go Washington, Raleigh, Charleston. Not a great paced game. However, I'm just going to go a wild here at this point. I don't think I'm completely out of this game right now. Probably Ninecraft here, I think, has got the upper hand here. Probably like a Vancouver to Denver, Las Vegas to Miami, Seattle to Nashville. Okay. Let's do this. Before things get sticky in this area, let's go ahead and grab this. I know that I need 1 more card. I'm kind of hoping that I can nab another pink or green here to not have to draw again before more stuff happens. But yeah, red also probably has like a Vancouver to Montreal. Maybe they have a Seattle to Oklahoma City. Maybe they have Vancouver to Denver. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. Because, yeah, I don't want to get caught where, I mean, if I feel better when I at least, like, complete all my tickets and, like, someone just has better tickets and so be it. It always feels bad when I don't have didn't complete things. Yeah, but honestly, both red and yellow. Wish I was having that game. wish that was happening to me. And the amount of times where it happens when I'm not recording and I want to somehow turn back the clock and go, see, look, I promise. I can, like, I do have some games. My goodness, what a draw. Because now we're to the point where I've got more cards than trains left, and I never want to be in that position. So I don't want to play one of these because I want to be able to try to hit more, like, have more things that I can hit. All right, I would love it if that green stayed. Never mind. Okay, here we go. That helps. So now we can at least, and here's the thing, we're actually going to end this game by playing these. Is that a great idea? I don't know. Shane, we talked about Ticket to Ride Legacy in the last stream that, you know, a lot of people were talking about their opinions on it, and I do think it'd be a Legacy game on Board Game Arena would be incredibly interesting. Because I think it'd be really fun. You know, obviously you have like the turn-based games you can do. You know, you don't have to do anything in real time. And I think it would be cool. It wouldn't be as obviously you wouldn't be able to do it in something like this where you just like go find a bunch of people to play with. And but so I'm reading this comment too. But it'd be really cool to like have like a private game and things like that. All right, well, I guess we got the tickets we got. I'm reading this comment. Imagine booking a trip from Dallas to Duluth and the train takes you through Miami to Washington, D.C. Where are we going? That's my favorite part about this game is thinking about that whole thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, so there's Seattle to Oklahoma City, all this stuff. Dallas to New York. Phoenix to Boston. Wow, man. GG, everyone. GG. So, like, Red just had all the big tickets. I had not the biggest tickets, but okay, yeah, Legacy board is slightly larger. Yeah, so McNugget, the Legacy version of there's not just one game that does this. I know like Betrayal at House on a Hill has a Legacy version. Pandemic does, and basically you're playing like a story version, and so based on what you do, different things, the game changes, and I'm sure I'm not explaining this well. If someone has a better explanation of this, please put it in the chat. All right, well, woo! another loss on the live stream. Yeah. Oh goodness. So yeah, it's for a lot of friend groups use it as like, it kind of feels like almost like a D&D campaign type thing. But you know. All right, we're just blind hopping in here again. We'll get yeah, that was not my best one. It kind of got just weird draws and weird tickets, but it happens. We're gonna get a good one on this. We're gonna get a good one on this one. Here we go. Hopping right back in. We're gonna do some Europe map too. Hey, and Athalis Kane MTG. Yes. I think I got that one. Glad you're enjoying the content. And MTG, that tells me a little Magic the Gathering there. So I have not played in a long time, but I have a local board game store that I do a lot of stuff at with Magic the Gathering. And so I enjoy that I enjoy doing that as well. Because sorry, switching gears here. Do I just grab Denver to El Paso as well, or do I just I don't think I do the Denver to El Paso here. I know I'm going to regret that because I'm going to get all the El Paso routes, but I'd rather just concentrate on getting this stuff here. No, Uncle Baji did not end up blocking me on Miami to Atlanta. I was not I at one point had planned to go through there, and then I abandoned that plan. Really, I did not get blocked there. I really mostly just got, weird set of tickets, and then just kind of took a weird route and all that other stuff. It was just kind of a bad game. Sorry, going back through. Yeah, Shane, I know the legacy stuff can be really, really fun. I think, again, this is just off the top. I don't need to panic here. And so McNugget, the legacy stuff on all of them is really, really fun. If you have the right group of people is really the big thing. And I think that's where it'd be interesting to have it on Board Game Arena, because part of the reason that I love Board Game Arena is it allows me to play some games that I don't have a readily available 4 people to play Ticket to Ride all the time, but this allows me to have a readily available pool of people to play with all the time. And so it would be really fun, to have some of the legacy versions of these games on here. Ooh, whoa, everything's coming up wild here. Wow. To be able to kind of have a group virtually that you could do like the legacy stuff with. Yeah, and it's like also finding the people that want to do the games for can also be very challenging. All right, I think given that both yellow and green are up here, I want to grab this Boston to New York. Yeah, I know the legacy versions can get kind of expensive, but I think the idea of it is that, hey, your extent, it goes beyond just one game or one day. The only issue with that is you are once you play through it, it's kind of you're done. You're not replaying it then. It's fun because Ticket to Ride. So I spent a year. I was the director of entertainment and programming at an assisted living and memory care facility. And for my assisted living residents, I introduced them to Ticket to Ride because the core of this game is very simple, where you have these tickets, you choose the ones, and then you draw cards and play routes. Like, that's it. I know we've all had board games that it's like, all right, phase 1 is this, and then you do these 3 things, and then you're going to do this, this, and this. The assisted living memory care, the assisted living and memory care people cannot handle that. But that's one of the things I like about this game is it is pretty accessible to a lot of people. Yeah, BGA has been my best friend for the whole year. And it's only February. Yeah, I mean, this was one of the greatest finds that I don't even remember how I found it. I'm gonna grab this pair. Because I want to kind of grab Pittsburgh to Washington here. This is all of a sudden becoming a little more of a party in the Northeast than I anticipated. It's so great. And I one of the things that I'm really excited for this channel, and kind of like looking into the future here, when the hope is that I can increase my time, and as we get a better subscriber base too. By the way, for those of you not here at the beginning, officially at 800. Woo! So thank you, everybody. And there's a lot of really, really cool games on this site that simply just don't have the player base. But if we have this community of board gamers here, we can play these games that maybe you're not finding as many players for. Anyway, I digress. So that's kind of what I'm hoping, is that we can kind of evolve this into a really cool community that, definitely Ticket to Ride is a classic, but can also be, there's some really, really cool games here on Board Game Arena. And maybe we try to, maybe we'll see if we play one on here, if people are up for learning something new. My friends usually play Catan and game night. They don't like Ticket to Ride too much. Most play in real life, though. Ticket to Ride is a bit of... So this is the other thing that I really like about Board Game Arena, is that it takes some games that are extremely cumbersome to play in real life, and Ticket to Ride can be one of those, and makes them much more accessible. There's a game called Dice Forge that's on here, that basically it's like a dice deck building game, and except the deck is your dice. And so you start with like the base dice, and then as you do stuff, you, hang on, hold this thought. I'm okay, great. We're probably going through Omaha, Denver, but I probably need to prioritize like a Salt Lake to Denver, and it's time to use the wilds. Anyway, so in real life, basically every time you want to change your dice, you have to like pop it out, and of course, inevitably, because they've made the game very well, it's, you know, you have to like really try to pop it out. It's difficult, and then it pops and it goes halfway across the room, and you got to go grab it, then you got to click it in, and all this other stuff. Whereas with Dice Forge on here, it just of course instantly changes it, and it's great. And so you know, you can get some issues here on Board Game Arena with you can take away some of the like clunkiness of it, and so that's one of the things that I've also appreciated. Recently discovered the channel. Much love from the Netherlands. Ah, yes. Thank you for watching all the way from the Netherlands. I went to Hope College in Holland, Michigan. Very big Dutch town. So Tulip Time was the festival that happened around final exams. So wow, lots of wilds this game. So that's been very ingrained with the American version, at least, of the Dutch culture, and of course. A lot of the buildings at Hope College are very Dutch names. Lots of Vanderlans and a lot of Vanders and things like that. So big Dutch Reformed community over there. Shane, story mode. Start with just 3 pieces off the board. Which are my... Okay, interesting. I like this. I really do want to play a legacy version of the game. I think that would be... That sounds like super fun. Catan, Italy's different name. I'm curious what Catan is. Oh, well, that's kind of annoying. I was gonna grab this with the wilds, but you know, honestly, that's actually not that annoying. I think we just go like this, and we can just grab like yellow. Okay. There's a game called Expeditions that I really love, and it's on here, and I've played it when it first came out. Of course, anytime something first releases, words are hard. You tend to get a lot more players, and I played it a lot, and it's super fun. But there's never anyone that is on there for playing it, so you know. That's one that I really like, and wish I could play more. And you know, there's just some other ones that I've always wanted to try and things like that. So maybe we'll do that this stream. Maybe we'll do that on Thursday. I don't know. We got 2 streams this week, so that's great. And Dylan, glad you're able to catch the stream. Welcome on in. And Professor McNugget, I have thrown around the idea of a Discord. Time is my greatest enemy, and you know, that's often the problem that I have, though a Discord server would really not be that much of my time. So so I do think that'd be great, especially because, I mean, ultimately it's not just about me. I also want everyone to be able to... Man, holy wilds, Batman. I want everyone to be able to connect and play more games. Really, play more games is really the core message of this channel here. My wife is informing me. I just got a very weird, out-of-context text from my wife. I now realize what she's thinking. Apparently, she ordered fish oil, and it was delivered to the back door. And so she said, fish oil at the back door, and... Anyway, yes, BJ, yes, Board Game Arena is there for when my friends get sick of Ticket to Ride. Absolutely. And 12 pieces of the board, so I'm kind of jumping conversations here. Okay, so there's 12 pieces of the board that come on when you do the Ticket to Ride, whatchamacallit, Legacy. Interesting. I have board gaming people in my life, so, that's the thing. But, you know, again, we work jobs and things like that. Pesky jobs. Seven Wonders Dice Duel. I know. I just did a Seven Wonders Dice collaboration video with Digital Board Gamer and Stooge and Board Gaming Doctor. So I believe that's. So I believe that's something that. If you want to check that out, definitely go check out their channels. Shout out to those people. Hey, I should draw some tickets. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, let me catch up on some things. Casper, welcome. I see you watching this game as well. Seven Wonders Duel is a pain to set up in real life. Okay. Let me go. What do I think about getting down to Miami here? Because I have 2 Miami routes that I already have these things hooked up. And do I just kind of say screw it to Sault Ste. Marie? Nah. No. We let's we just take all 4 of these, right? I've got 3 wilds. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Come on. Let's live a little. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, please also friend each other on BGA. Like if you want to like drop your BGA names in the chat, please do so you can connect with others. Okay, so this was a terrible idea. We should not have done this. But no problem. Let's just go off the top. Okay. So yeah, please drop names, friend each other, because these are the people that want to play with you. Fish Oil at the Back Door sounds like a sick band name. Absolutely. We're Fish Oil at the Back Door. Or a Midwest emo song title. Absolutely. Let's trademark that right now. Let's do it. Let's see. Yeah, Midwest emo. Yeah, getting to Miami. I'm now catching up. Getting to Miami would be too slow. No worries, Dylan. It's not happening. And Casper, how have you been? I've been excellent. So I just I took a week off for vacation. I was down in Florida. Then I was like back at work for a couple days, and then I had this President's Day and had all this time off. So that was great. All right. I think we're going to kind of blow some green here going south, and I'm probably going to use some wilds to go Miami to Charleston, because once we get Miami hooked up, then we're okay. We have a couple ways we can hook up Sault Ste. Marie, and then all this is just like wilds. So we're in fine shape here. Yeah, San Francisco to Washington ticket. I would love a San Francisco to Washington ticket, but I don't have it. Oh yeah, Ash. Oh, Sam Batman. Oh man, you want a quality person to play Ticket to Ride against? Sam Batman is a great person to play with. Welcome. Glad you're able to hop into the stream here. Loving it. If the worst thing I do with my channel is connect people to play board games more often, we've done good work. I think this is actually going pretty well. Yeah, like I can, man, wilds everywhere, man. Look at this. So many wilds this game. I don't think I need to worry about Miami as much as I want to try to get some of these pairs. Because I do, things will get a little dicey if I do not get some of these pairs. Oh my gosh, had I gone off the top, I would have gotten another wild. Because I think I want to go Toronto to Pittsburgh. Kind of bluff that I have like the Toronto to Charleston. Kat, I responded to your. I responded in my head, but I actually don't think I said it out loud. Yeah, Kat, I will reach out. Because, like getting it set up and everything, and once once you kind of get things moving, gosh dang it, it becomes much easier to kind of just maintain. All right, we're not panicking about this. We are going to do this. And yeah, I've probably gotten more wilds. I think I've drawn like 10 wilds off the top. I could go back and like look for all this, but I'm not going to. I'm locked in right now. This is a little annoying that I got blocked off of here, but I'll just go Oklahoma City, and I have all these freaking wilds everywhere. I can kind of make that work. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I suppose I could have grabbed the pink there too, but it's fine. So yeah, Cat, I'm gonna log that away, because I am feeling motivated to try to get some things working here on the channel, because I don't know, I don't know, like start getting all sappy here, but this has been really fun. This has been really fun to kind of meet new people, and especially all over the world. If you I need that pink, and then I'm good. I can just go off the top. But lost my train of thought here. Am I concerned about this? Okay. I'm concerned about that. And then, I know I need to get into Duluth still. And kind of what I'm hoping is I can, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a pair here. I'm not as worried about Denver to Oklahoma City or Charleston to Miami. Famous last words. Yeah, Casper, I can't imagine why you would have thought that. It's almost like someone posted the wrong date in the post. I do have a lot of ways into Duluth. So you know what? Podger, you are correct. So because of that, I'm going to prioritize other stuff, because I can go either Omaha to Duluth or Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth. Honestly, probably will go Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth, if nothing else, is to block everyone else off. And yes, I do see that blue can end this game, and so I do need to kind of getting the. I think one of the reasons why I like grabbing the 4 tickets there is it really meant that I didn't have to grab more tickets, and so now I'm looking at a really nice. Ideally, getting the most tickets, and even I've got the ability, especially if I can do this. I can draw again if I really want to. I also love being the one to end the game. That's always nice. Always love being that person. And I also like that green just randomly took that. Hopefully that means green has missed one. Looks like green has longest train locked up. Yellow probably is your Vegas to Miami, which is possibly concerning. And they also might have San Francisco to Washington, which could be concerning. Yeah, I have no idea how I connected all these tickets. This is a wild route here. This is another one of those, like, man, if you were to hop on a train to Dallas and you needed to get to Washington, we're going all the way out to Denver, baby. Do I draw here? I'm going to wait. Because I'm on a little bit of delay. Do I draw here? Okay, I'm seeing a yes. Oh, I'm seeing a no. I'm seeing a yes. Oh, Conflict. Yes. Okay, I'm seeing more yeses. Oh, people want to see it. Yeah, let's do it. Rolling the dice. This was a terrible idea. So, I mean, no worries. We're just going to take this 8.1 and go for it. It's fine. It's fine. Arguan, you were correct. Shout out to Arguan for being correct. The voice of reason. Honestly, we still are in good shape. Yeah, GG. Because we are tied for the 15-point bonus. It's definitely not a slam dunk here, but yeah, especially with the 16-pointer. Because I think that green has longest train, and Arguan, I definitely would have won without that, because I would have had 129 plus 8, or I would have had 129, and then the 15-point bonus would have put me out of the longest train being what could win. So, okay, we have still not won a live stream, though we have a hypothetical win, because hypothetically we would have won. So Casper, no, have not won a game live. No game live you won yet. So we did gain points this one, though. Yes, Sam Batman, let's get you in a game here. Absolutely, 100%. All right, we're gonna do one more of the mega expansion. Then I'm probably gonna transition into some Europe here. Alrighty. Here you are, Sam Batman. Dylan, yes, Dylan, remind me of your I think are you Goose the Band, Dylan? I gotta start learning stuff, man. Okay, Goose Band, and we got Alex. Let's get an Alex in there. And Casper, we'll get you in a game here before we end the stream. Don't worry, we still got. Let's see what time is it. Oh, we've just been going an hour. I'm targeting like the 2.5 hour to 3 range. But yeah. So definitely. Oh, I should hit the start now. Definitely one of the things that I have realized is that one of the most difficult things to do is to kind of understand when am I kind of in this lead? When do I not? And I think that was a perfect example of a time where I'm feeling pretty good about my position and even where I was at on score on board. So I probably, again, the correct answer was to definitely, Arguan was the only one that called it. But anyway, all right, well, loving the Portland to Nashville, Calgary to Nashville combination. And then Salt Lake to Kansas City is the other one that's the smart thing. And kind of the question is, do we also want to get Calgary to Phoenix? And because this is 13 points, I think we go for it. All right, any plans for the India expansion? Yes, I do have plans for the India expansion. However, and the Nordic stuff. The India, I don't know what is the problem for this, but like, yeah, okay. I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm not the only one. That the India map breaks my brain. And that is a perfect way to describe it. Okay, what am I doing here? Yes, good luck, everyone, here. Okay, I think that... Is there anything that I, like, absolutely need to get? I mean, St. Louis to Nashville, but I don't think I need to, like, rush that. And yes, Professor McNugget, please, I would be happy to put you, if you're cool playing a game of Ticket to Ride Europe next, I can invite you in that one. And Switzerland, I know I've played, and I'm the America map. I've just, part of it is I've gotten really good with it. And so I just like it. And so, um, I'm from India and I didn't know half the cities there. Hilarious. Um, I hate when that happens. Oh, looks like we kind of got in Alex Peters' way. Yeah. India sends you in. I know it sends you in circles, and there's like some mandala things, and there's just my brain just hasn't gotten into it. But I'd love to get the whole Ticket to Ride library, and ultimately what I just need to do. I don't have any shame on things, so I really just need to hop into it and start learning and then going from there. Because what else is the channel other than not reading the rules and just hopping in and hoping I understand what's going on. If you love drawing and drawing tickets, you love the indie map. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. I think it's settled then. All right, so Professor McNugget, let's get you in on the next game with Europe, because we're gonna switch over the Europe map here in the next round here, like a little variety here. We'll probably do at least one Switzerland game. I don't know. We'll see. Do I have a plan going into these streams? No. It's play Ticket to Ride. That's the plan. Yeah, I'll probably do it in the Mega. Easily temples. Okay, all right. Yeah, I gotta, do that. The India 1911 slot plays change names. Oh yeah, it's my problem with the Europe map where I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab these. I suppose should grab that blue. Whatever, it's fine. Switzerland, I think, is that one's a really fun map. Switzerland, ooh, Sam Batman with the early ticket draw. Keeping 2. All right. Okay. It's always interesting. Hey, look, we didn't get punished for it. Boop. We just do that. Ooh, I like the yellow there. That's actually really nice. I mean, I do like that they give, like, historically accurate things. That's nice to kind of, learn some things. With the Pennsylvania map. Pennsylvania. Okay, all right. I love the nice thing about for the creators of Ticket to Ride, I guess not so much for us. So is that basically you have an infinite number of places that you can do. Greet from Spain. Yes. Hey, welcome. I know. See you in the comments section often. I promise I do see everyone's comments. It would be another full-time job to respond to all of them. So I apologize if I don't get to yours. I try my best to answer some of them. A lot of times it's when I just have a spare time. Pennsylvania native. Hey, Jim. Shout out to Jim in Pennsylvania. I've been to Pennsylvania a couple times. Did a family trip to Philadelphia. Kind of, if you're an American, going to Philadelphia is a very your normal, like, go to see the birthplace of America type thing. Yeah, the France and Japan maps. I mean, the good news. The good news is that I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna go this. I'm really rolling the dice there. Yeah. Guess what? Guess who doesn't need to be in the Northeast? This guy. That's good news for us. Okay. So what I am going to do is Pennsylvania. Lots of great stuff in Pennsylvania. Though, as Jim just pointed out, I live on the other side of the state. Yeah, that's the thing. It's probably the normal Pennsylvanians don't live there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at the India one here soon. Sam Batman is taking blue. Boo! Boo to blue. I mean, also it looks like probably Sam Batman is grabbing blue for other stuff, but we're gonna do this. All right, this is fantastic that we have been able to get all of this with really relatively relatively no competition. That's the word I'm looking for. And let's see this. Iberia, South Korea. Where Korea's crazy. Yeah. Yes. I'm just gonna respond here. Hanabi. A customer just sent. Okay, I'll make sure to get that friend request here. At. Hang on, I gotta respond to this now. Of course, Matt doesn't need to go where it's busy. Facts. Not used to this, given my last couple of months. So yeah. Oh yes, Jim, you're pointing out a great shout out here. Oh, look at you. It's almost like I planted you to do this, but I didn't. Stooge Plays. If you're looking for India map stuff, head over to Stooge's channel. He's done a lot of the India map, and so if you're looking at kind of, hey, these are the mechanics. This is the other stuff going on. This is what's going on in that map. Great channel to check out. He's got multiple gameplays of it, and is a great resource for other things as well. The endorsement you bring up a nice point, is that I really should pick a favorite color, because that would be a really good thing to do to help kind of signify my training. That's a good idea. I should do that. I never thought about it but that's a good idea. Yes, Padre, I'm so happy that I'm not having to get into New York. Now, will I draw a bunch of New York tickets? Probably. I'm happy to grab the orange here. Yeah, see that? Oh, lots of defense going on. So, yeah, Stooge, if you're really interested in the India and the Switzerland map, I know Stooge does a lot of those. And not saying that I won't, but just okay. What? I think red is what I want to use here. Yeah, because I want to save green if I want to go down to San Francisco. Yes, the Swiss map is a really fun map. It's a really fun map. Okay, and I know we need to get down into Phoenix. And so probably what I'm doing is I'm grabbing this white, and I'll probably just use the wilds, to be honest with you. The Loyal Order, hello! Welcome in! Thanks so much for joining us today. Happy to have you, again, happy to have you all on the stream. It's so awesome. You all are gonna... it's going to be so great. It's so great that people want to come and hang out and do this. Just tons of fun. Yeah, if you the one thing, that's the one thing about the Switzerland map, and Podger brings up this point, is the tickets run out, which I did not realize the first time I played that, and so you have to be very careful. Because, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and draw destination tickets here. I'm not worried about someone taking that route. Okay, well, we're definitely not taking Las Vegas to New York. Winnipeg to Santa Fe. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, Vancouver to Santa Fe is a yes. I think the one reason I'm cautious on a Winnipeg to Santa Fe is that means I need white, which I suppose I could just go, Santa Fe... and then grab a thing of 3 here? I think we don't worry about trying to get into Los Angeles. Especially because, 10 and 13 is great. Okay, Podger agrees with me. I liked it. Okay, great. I've got at least someone that's in agreement. So now I think what I want to do. Oh, Casper, you are too kind. You are too kind. I appreciate the I appreciate the donation. I'm sorry, I'm very speechless. I have that set up, but I don't really publicize it that much. I don't really want this channel to become like me begging for money. But thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Gonna in fact, I'm just gonna go boop. Really want to prioritize Denver to Santa Fe because yeah, 800 subscribers, man. We are, and especially like I want to say like 200 of those have come in 2026. It's been I think some of it is I do know that YouTube has kind of altered their algorithm a little bit to try to support smaller channels like this one, where they're growing. They don't just want to they want to try to incentivize creators to do a little bit more. That's not the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm a little flabbergasted right now. My apologies. But they want to try to grow some channels, and so this is a fun one. So hyping is something I'm still like getting into. I have no idea how you hype a video. I just know that it is something that you can do for smaller channels, and that gets them kind of more. Why did I not take a wild there? It hypes. There's like a leaderboard, a separate leaderboard, and everything. Anyway, look it up. And I had a video this past week that was number 96 in the country of Slovenia. So that's pretty cool. So shout out to Slovenia. I know that the basketball player Luka Doncic is from there. And that's about all I know. And yes, Casper, I do know that the consistent content also helps. That consistently putting things out, and I've really tried to make it so it's consistent. Even if I miss, a day or two here, it still is pretty consistent. So yeah, apparently the Slovenians are all into Ticket to Ride. And that's one thing I have to say I do like about Ticket to Ride. First of all, shout out to Sarge's mom there, longtime subscriber to the channel. Hello, I did not miss you there. And I'm also going to draw here. Well, probably Chicago to New Orleans. Because, definitely not Seattle to Vegas. That's not happening. I suppose we could look at like a Los Angeles to Oklahoma City, but man, there's a lot that we got to do for that. And definitely not doing a Montreal to New Orleans. At least Chicago to New Orleans, I have to get... I guess here's how I'm looking at it. If I want to get into to LA, I got to get 5 of something and 3, whereas this, it's a little more thread the needle, but at least I only need 3 green, 2 white, and a pair. So it's probably just this. It's probably just that. But seriously, everyone, anytime you comment or, because that's been a big part of it too. Yeah, it's, consistent. It's consistency in the content. and stuff like that. But it also is that you all like and comment and share. Like that kind of stuff tells the algorithm, hey, people like this stuff, and it really does help. So I know this is not like a discount. Like I think, I'd like to think that I make engaging content that people like to watch, but a big part of it is you all. So Argon points out another thing of why I liked the Chicago to New Orleans ticket better is that it's less points lost. So if we don't get this one, it happens. And really, I would consider, I can still go off the top here. I don't need to start drawing wilds. Great. So first of all, Nugget, I love talking. I love explaining. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I am great at parties. I have all kinds of fantastic, weird stories that nobody cares about, but, just engage with people. I also work in customer service, and so I've just gotten good at the art of, I just completely lost my train of thought. Welcome to the content you sign up for. Anyway, basically, I just love to talk. I love to talk. So it doesn't. I don't really have a hard time. Customer service helps me with conversations. Yes. Yeah, and definitely, my humor of just straight up forgetting routes. Casper, I have thought about Twitch. Really, right now, I'm just kind of sticking to YouTube just for the ease of things. But probably at some point I will venture over to Twitch. I have done some Twitch streaming here and there in the past. Really, the biggest thing with live streams, as I've said, is just right now it's just hard to carve out the time it takes. I have about once a month that I can do. Whereas if I really went over to Twitch, I'd like to probably do multiple streams per week. And I don't want to say never, but we'll see. Too fit. Yeah, I'm great at parties. I forget what I'm saying all the time. It happens. And you should only goose the band if they have their consent. Hilarious. This is one of the things I love about the internet is I love people's names. I love the creativity of people's names, the amount of names that I see on here that I'm just like, clap. Love it. So quietly here, as I've been talking to you all, Sam Batman has 10 tickets. I can't end the game here. So you know what? Let's draw. Let's do it. Okay, well, Vancouver to Portland is a yes. We're definitely not doing Seattle, New York, and we're definitely not doing Pittsburgh to New Orleans. But I think Vancouver to Duluth is... Okay, Goose the band. Oh, Goose the band. I do need to then come over and I do need to listen to you then. No. Do I do Vancouver to Duluth? Because like I could. Or what do we think about Vancouver to Duluth? Yes or no? Yeah, I'm seeing a no. I'm seeing a yes. Risky. Blue could end next turn. Yeah. You know what? We went aggressive last time. Let's not do it this time. because we would have had to draw. We would need 3 turns there, and so okay, we would have gotten 1. Let's see what happens here. All right, I am going to though draw a pair. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah. I think we would have gotten it, but I like the not taking it. And okay, where are we at? We are going to be most on board. We're probably not longest train, and we don't have the 15-point bonus. So what? 2 points or risk drawn again? I'm not even checking with you all this time. I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, this was a terrible idea. I think there was enough I could have hit there, though. I think there was enough I could have hit there. Whatever, it's fine. Life goes on. You know. Yeah, I've had that where I've misclicked tickets and things like that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Red, unfortunately, the theme of live stream is more you lose some. You lose some. Yeah, my greed. The funny thing is, like, me in real life, not this greedy at all. I don't take these kind of risks. Yeah, and definitely welcome to the show where we don't really make the best game. I guess here's the rational argument for taking that is I don't think that I was going to win this game with just staying put. And so that my thought process is I have to draw here. And even if I don't hit anything, I'm not going to win if I just stay where I'm at. And so cuz I think that Sam Batman probably is just with where Sam Batman is taking. Oh, Winnipeg to Little Rock would have been a great one. The ticket I never do because I usually hate Winnipeg. Not the people of Winnipeg. I hate Winnipeg on this map. So I do think that we'll see if I was correct. But yes, GG to you, Alex and Sam and Dylan, Goose the Band there. So yeah, let's see if I was correct. It looks like I was correct. So yeah, I mean, really, what I'm looking at that is I'm swinging for the fences. If I hit 3 tickets, that changes the math. Yes, GG everyone. I should that changes the math on things. So I still get second. Yeah, Winnipeg to Santa Fe. I'm definitely not going to do this, but it'd be interesting to see the stats of which tickets do I complete the most and which tickets do I not complete the most. And I agree with Alex here, who just commented that everyone over 120 points. It means you had a decent game. Like, yeah, I mean, it always stinks to kind of be on the short end of the stick, but it happens. Definitely. There is some luck involved in this game. Like, you do have to draw correctly. All right, I have to figure out who was it that was going to get into. Oh, McNugget, Professor McNugget. We needed to get you in this. Game. Accept friend. Sorry, we're going to accept some friend requests here. Professor McNugget. What is your BGA? Yeah, I mean, anytime you get 100 and oh, you posted it. Hang on. Going through the chat, even though you're probably posting it now, I'm still going to go through the chat and. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to go back here. You're probably posting in the chat now. Okay, some Europe. All right, Professor McNugget. Let's see here. Okay, I think I'd Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely some luck involved, but there are some things you can do to kind of set yourself up for success there. I do love taking long diverted routes. That is one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I have a plan. Okay, Professor McNugget, what is your board game arena name? What I again could be looking at chat, but I'm just going to ask you and hope that you answer, and I don't have to keep scrolling through the chat. Okay. Oh, yeah, Casper, let me get you in on this one. I said that. Oh, I just accepted your friend request. Fantastic. All right, Casper. All right, Casper, getting you in on that one. And let's go with this. Are you the one more that... You must be the one more. Holy friends, man. Look at all these friends that I have. Woo! The Loyal Order. Yes, I can get you in on there as well. What's the best or funniest usernames that I've come up? So first of all, Big Booty Mama Bear, fantastic. Got to get her back on the channel. That's just the fun. I don't know why. That just tickles me pink. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay, how do I get you? I want to get you into this game that I am trying to. Oh, I guess I could search for it. Red. Yeah, it's a great one. Jedi Knight Takes Rook is one that I've seen that I really love. All right, Loyal Order. Are you? Am I friends with you? Oh, yes, you are. I thought I recognized that game. All right, hey, look at this. Yes, I mean, I'm trying to think of some other good ones that I've seen. I'm totally blank. I'll try to think of some ones there. If you have any hilarious ones, please throw them out in chat. Or you think you have a hilarious one, please. Professor McNugget, I appreciate you not wanting to stream snipe. And in the higher elos, most people beeline the end of the game with big routes of 6. That is a very common thing that does happen in the America map, which is why. What a segue. The Europe map. All right, so let's see here. What do we want to do here? So we only choose one of these routes. So let's look at what are the so I'm looking at Palermo to Moscow and Moscow to Angora are two big routes that avoid this whole thing. The only issue there is that none of the other routes are anywhere near that. So I'm kind of thinking, yes, good luck, Professor McNugget. I'm kind of thinking that we go like this, and then maybe look to go, maybe we look to go, like these three. Yeah, and Podger, you're bringing up for the tunnel. Yeah. This huge tunnel is really good. So this is a little clunky at the beginning. I'm gonna grab this yellow as well because I am gonna need a fair amount of wilds if I don't want to go through Brussels. And which maybe I do kind of plan on it, though. This part of the map here, this France, Germany, everything, can be an absolute massacre. It can be really rough. Now, stations are huge. I always have to remember to use my stations appropriately. I am going to also want Brest to Dieppe. Welcome to pronunciation hell. And probably we're just going off the top here. Because I don't think there's, outside of like maybe, I don't know, let me just go off the top. All right, I love that. I love that. Okay, well, we're definitely not going Amsterdam to Brussels. So as you can see here, this is kind of one of the issues with the Europe map at the beginning. Now, the good news is, if we can kind of navigate this first part here, we're... And one of the things that can often slow you down in the... Do I need anything here? I just go off the top. Yeah, because wilds are kind of the biggest thing that I need. The one of the things that can really slow you down in this game is that it just takes longer to get places because there's not as many big routes. It often, and there's a bunch of these smaller routes. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. It sometimes can just take a long time to kind of get through it all. But, sorry. Yeah, Brest DFA is important here. However, it looks like we just shut the Loyal Order out from Essen. So, sorry. Which I did not intentionally mean to do. But also, this is one of the things that I do think about the Europe map is a little bit more forgiving, is that in other Ticket to Ride games, without the stations, you're done. You're absolutely done. This game is over. Whereas now, I mean, a station is necessary, which is not like necessarily something you want to do, but it also isn't the... But it also allows you to continue on in your route and still like have a shot in the game. So I do think that we can kind of go off the top here. I'm eyeing pink for the Stockholm to Petrograd. I'm kind of going off the top because I do still need wilds. And Padre, I agree with you that Essen seems to be a very big hub. So this is an interesting... We're going to kind of have to watch this Essen to Copenhagen here. And again, you love my Midwestern pronunciation. Copenhagen. Oh, Hagen. Going to Copenhagen. So I'm kind of taking a back seat to the whole getting into London thing, which may or may not be a good idea. But I do kind of want to lock down... Oh, love that. Okay, love that you took the yellow side there, Loyal Order. Thank you so much. Miragatsu, hello. Welcome in. Glad you're catching the stream today. We hogging the Copen. Probably want to grab Copenhagen to Stockholm here. I'm a little bit nervous that Petrograd might be a little bit of a competition here with the Loyal Order, but so be it. I do think grabbing this is nice, because now if we miss out on Essen to Copenhagen, it's fine. We can... I think I'd rather prioritize the London stuff with my wilds. And so yellow is also looking like a possibility for... this the Stockholm to Petrograd route. The other nice thing about grabbing yellow is if I do miss out on Stockholm to Petrograd, as of this moment, Berlin to Warsaw, I would immediately be able to grab it. Yeah, it looks like yellow is going to be the... Looks like yellow's going to be the winner here. What is that? 8? Yeah, 8. So, all right, we got our first tunnel here. Okay, love this. Love everything about what's happening right here. Because as of this moment, I don't need to go this way. Yeah, the tunnel in this one from Stockholm to Petrograd is super important because of just how many points it is. So, you know, we definitely want to get it simply because it's just a stupid amount of points. And in a map where there's not necessarily a ton of points on board, it can really be a key to winning and losing. I would prefer not to roll the dice here with exactly 8. That seems, I would like at least one more yellow. Also, I don't mind just collecting cards at this point, but I also don't just want to collect cards endlessly. Okay. I think that Stockholm to Petrograd is so important that I'm going to go ahead and try to grab right now. I know that I need wilds to do this whole London-Amsterdam thing. Of course, the game's going to tempt me with a yellow here, and I'm absolutely going to take it. I'm not going to resist that temptation. And we get another wild. That's nice. So there's a world here where we are set up very well. So what we're hoping for with this Stockholm to Petrograd is that we don't need any additional cards. That's kind of what we're hoping for here. Okay, so yellow down to Spain and red into Spain. Again, great news for us. Well, that sucks. But I'd rather spend the cards rather than... I'm really not your friend this game. Blocking the Loyal Order out of a whole bunch of stuff. Alrighty, so yeah, we got the big tunnel. I do agree that it was very necessary. Nothing like going on stream and just, you know, brutally I'm gonna go this. Brutally shattering the dreams of people who want to play with you. Want to talk about this. I have a lot of people that I play with, and they're like, sorry for blocking you. Don't be sorry. Never be sorry for blocking me. Play to win, baby. What do I want to do here? I don't just want to like dink around trying to get wilds and stuff like that. I kind of want to draw tickets here soon, but I also don't think I need to like... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna draw tickets because it seems easier to try to grab one wild than two wilds. And so I think now I feel more comfortable drawing. And now the nice thing here, we got a full set of cards here that we can go for. Now, it's important to know in the Europe Mega Expansion, there is no 15-point bonus for the most tickets, so we don't need to get the most there. And that 21 points does matter big time. Now, you will see here, Casper is going... Good call out, Podger. Don't forget Essen to Stockholm. You know what? We're doing this right now. I'd love to. Yeah, Jim points it out too. I'd love to sit here and say, oh yeah, no, totally, guys. I had that. Definitely didn't. Definitely did not. Definitely did not have it. But this is what's so great about us having so many great things already lined up. I think green is the color that we're least likely to need. Because, like, with orange or black, it's getting up into Edinburgh. I think I'm saying that right. But anyway, to make my point, Casper is going with a lot of the routes of 4, which on this map is really, really key. Definitely not going to try to get down into Venice, but I mean, getting into Moscow now is pretty easy. Just grabbing more white. And I found too that on this map there's so many small tickets that actually grabbing a 12-point ticket on any of your second, third, fourth, however many draws you end up getting, very nice. Yeah, I mean, Casper's pointing out right now, routes of 4. I'm becoming more and more convinced that the routes of 4 are a very good value in, and this is just across Ticket to Ride stuff. So get those routes of 4, because you're looking at this, 46 points. I mean, it's not like he's way out ahead creaming us, but if I don't have this route of 21 points, I'm not looking great. And speaking of not looking great, it is that I have all these cards, but these are not the cards that I need. Well, and those routes for it add up over time, and you're not spending all this time amassing all of these cards. And so you can kind of be efficient with your cards and still get a decent amount of points. Constantinople is the city of 3 names. First Byzantium, Constantinople, now called Budapest. Yes, Constantinople. So fun fact, I have a master's from a seminary. My degrees are in like religion and things like that. So Constantinople, big part of church history. Okay, that's helpful. And that is also helpful. So I believe Istanbul. Yes, Istanbul. Yes, that's Istanbul, Constantinople. Because I think Budapest still exists. Yeah, Budapest is up here. All right, we are going to... I'm going to say that I can probably get another white here. So I'm just going to go like that. That gets that done. And now I just need one more white or a wild. Yes, Shane, you're correct. Istanbul. Yes, Constantinople, Byzantium, and all that. Yes, so big, learned a lot about, talked a lot about Constantinople in my undergrad. What a draw. Well, oh, man, this is so great. So we're going to grab Petrograd to Moscow, and then, like, we can kind of do whatever we want here. I probably will draw another, because there's a lot of Russian tickets. And so, there's a lot that we can do in with what we have. We also can get up into the Scottish area here with one draw. We also could just, grab routes of 4 here. But I do think it's worth doing one more draw. So, like, yep, that's great. And then we're not doing either of those. But now we can go ahead and get up into Scotland and get another ticket there. Yes, Constantine, Emperor Constantine was, I believe, one of the first. It was the first emperor to adopt Christianity as the main religion of the state. And so that's why big church history person. So yes, Constantine. There's also a bunch of very cheesy old Christian songs that talk about Constantinople that I'm not going to sing. No matter how much you bully me, I'm not singing them. I was also a music major. Fun fact, I played the French horn. I wanted to be a French horn performance major, but you know what I don't like? Sitting in a practice room for 5 hours. What could possibly go wrong? Hilarious. That was a super bad draw. But looks like we're not going to get punished for it. So, I mean, I loved playing the French horn, and I did my senior recital. This is like one of the moments I'm actually most proud of as a person. I memorized an entire concerto, which for you non-music people, it just is, man, these are brutal tunnel draws. You can grab Budapest Kiev with 2 more pink. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I just want to end this. And so it was like a 20-minute concerto, and I memorized the whole thing, and I to this day I'm still extremely proud of myself for doing that. Yeah, absolutely, we're confirming this. And don't get me wrong, I've accomplished many other things that I'm very proud of in my life. I didn't peak in college, but still look back as that being a really fun thing. And the other fun part was my senior recital, I also was able to, they really gave me kind of the freedom to kind of show my personality. And so I did, there was a horn solo that was an Aesop's Fables, and so it came with a narrator, and I was able to have someone narrate, and that was a super fun piece. I did one that was like a circus thing that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And Jim, yeah, starting currently sophomore year, percussion performance major, music education major, absolutely. Shout out to Jim's son. My wife was a band teacher for a while. She did middle school band. God bless her. This is gonna look really weird to my opponents because it's gonna look like I've miscounted trains, which absolutely is something that I would do on this channel. But you know, I think I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this game. I have a good feeling about this. Learn a new song, you fail. Learn a new song, so continues. Day and life of a musician. Yeah, you're not wrong. Or you spend like 6 months on one piece. But yeah, 20 minutes memorized. I honestly, there's a little bit of like, how did I do that? But you know, I mean, I get this way. I mean, I see this at my current job. There's certain things that I don't know. Hang on, I'm trying to look. Is there around a 1 that I can get? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should have done Munich to Vienna. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I was talking. That was the thing. You know, we're just gonna go like this. This is a moment where I'm like, I feel like I can just hold. I don't think I need to go crazy here. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. I didn't use any stations where everyone else used at least one station, so I'm gonna get more of that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is this the moment, folks? Is this it? Have we finally done it? Have we finally won a game on stream? All right. A really nice set of tickets from a Loyal Order as well. Just kind of got, you know, the you know, kind of got the whole Essen thing. We did it, folks. We did it. Yes. We've won it only took, hang on, how long, what time is it right now? Hang on. It is 3 o'clock right now. It is 3 o'clock. So that means between last stream and this stream, we have been streaming for a total of like 4.5 hours. We've finally done it. We've won a game. Shout out to the Loyal Order though here, man. You fought for that one. We did it. Only took 4.5 hours of streaming. We did it. You're all part of history here. Alrighty. Well, say 3 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go for another hour. I'm feeling yeah, I was saying one turn away. I was just on both of them. So, whew. Which probably but that's how thin the margins are there. Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's do it. New energy, because yes, this winning has now put me into we gotta play more. Arguan, let's yeah, the 8 route was, oh no, cancel. Was the big one. Okay, Arguan, let me get you in this one. Let's okay, I need to use this feature. I have this feature. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's get some random people in here too. So yes, no, we're not starting with 2 players. Whoa, hey, oh, Musing Parrot. I'm friends with you, which means you probably are a watcher of the channel. I mean, I suppose that. Oh, what's going on here? Whoa, wait, oh. Hey, oh, whoa. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Can we make it 2 in a row? Whew. All right. So what do we got here? We got our 2 big ones are kind of the same, and this is always where I'm like, wish I could take both of these. Alas, we cannot. However, I'm seeing like this whole like Paris thing. The servers are crashing from all the excitement of the victory that we just had. So I really think there's a negligible difference between these two. Yes, exactly. The servers could not handle our win. But yeah, BGA has been having some like weird stuff happening, but it's just kind of something that I've worked around. So I think that the difference between these two in terms of what we're doing is negligible. I think I'm just going to go with the one with more points. And then this is 3. And so I think we should probably just focus on this. I think the Europe map, doing less is more, is good. Really, the only thing of doing Madrid to Athens is that that's 16 points. And then if we're doing that, we might as well do this. And this probably means that we don't really have to draw. Oh, and then if we're doing that, yeah. Let's just do this. We're taking all of them. Taking 6 of them. Taking the max, baby. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong here, guys? Well, we're about to see, Shane. We're about to see if we can take every ticket and connect them. So we need to take this. And then, obviously for Athens, we're going to look to come through Brindisi and Rome and Marseille. And then we got some options there. But the nice thing about this route coming from the west is that, I'm going to go ahead and grab orange here. The nice thing about grabbing this route from the west is that it's a lot of wilds. And so I feel like if we can get this, like, UK down to Spain route taken care of, there's orange, yeah. Then we're in good shape. Getting over to Dancing is also going to be. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is also going to be fun. So clearly we're doing all of this. Have I counted that I can do this in the correct amount of trains? No, I have not. Definitely haven't. Wow. Alrighty. Okay. I think we can just go off the top here. There's no need to do anything else. So, what can I do? I mean, I could go like Frankfurt, Berlin. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do some counting now. And yeah, worst case, we just do some stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Oh, I should probably grab this pink. 16, 19, 22, and then let's say we go 26, 30. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of trains. Plenty of trains. Don't even worry about it, everybody. Little worried about Music Parrot here, kind of invading my space. So really, everyone should just leave me alone, okay? Other players, leave me alone. Go elsewhere. So it looks like Music Parrot is going to come down. My way. So my question here is, well, not my question here is, how aggressive should I be about these routes? And I think the answer is I should take those 2 pink. And then I think the answer is probably being pretty aggressive about the routes. All right, purple is having our Belgian. This is Belgium, right? Belgian friend. Okay, Velociraptor. We're just gonna appreciate this. We're just gonna appreciate this for a second. That is clap. This person, I have no idea who this person is. That's great. That's excellent. I'm in love. Velociraptor is very fun. Similarly, if you have not watched the movie Velocipaster, highly recommend. If you like bad movies that are actually kind of good, watch that one. Velociraptor is just absolutely fantastic. All right, I'm gonna be aggressive. I know I'm using a wild here. I'm gonna be very aggressive with this because I think that Music Parrot is coming down this way. I want to be in control. What's going to really derail this game is if we can't get, like, if we have to all of a sudden get a bunch of other stuff. And so now we've pretty much got all of the UK down to Spain. Oh, yes, Cocaine Bear, another great movie that's like the good bad movie. 1000% agree. All right, I'm going to take this white here, and then I can go off the top, because I'm probably looking at going Paris to Frankfurt white, maybe trying to hit some red, and then going up to Danzig. Any other going to farm the chat for some movie recommendations here. What's your good bad movie? What have gone Paris to Marseille, Barcelona, Madrid? So Paris to Marseille. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right. That. I know the Europe map. I'm still getting used to. When you Rome to Brindisi. You are correct. You know what? I know that I need to kind of do some stuff here, but I'm going to go ahead and just grab that. I'm going to go that right now. Good news is it looks like Arguon's not going to get into our way here. Welcome back, Casper. You can grab yeah, okay, I just did that. Yeah, any other like good bad movies, your guilty pleasure movie that, you know, the movie's bad. The other one is Balls of Fury for me, which is a ping pong movie. It's the most ridiculous movie in the world. Yunkata, okay. Thank you, Saucebeard. Yeah, Balls of Fury is a ridiculous movie, and the cast is wild. It's just wild the amount of people that are in that movie. But it's fantastic. It's not good, but it's got, let's see, Dan Fogler, George Lopez, Christopher Walken, Terry Crews is in it. Tom Lennon is in it. I'm missing. There's a whole Maggie Q. Lots of great people in it that just it's delightful. It's a delightful movie. All right. I do kind of. At what point do I want to do some wilds here? I don't think I'm to that. The answer is I'm not to that point yet. Yeah. Okay. Spoiler alert for this movie that's like 20 years old. Because I want to respond to Jim's comment. Can't go wrong with Christopher Walken, especially the character that he plays in this. Oh, Aisha Tyler. That's another person that's in it. So the point of the movie, or the whole like plot, revolves around this person who is trying to bring down this like crime syndicate, and the way to do that is by going to this secret ping pong tournament. But the whole like thing revolves around, hey, we've never seen. I'm not gonna. Okay, pause. I'm not gonna worry about all of this up into dancing, because I probably need to grab the Berlin to dancing, but I'm going to focus on the rest of this stuff. And then, like, if I have to station all of this, I have to station all of it. And so, like, the first, like, third of the movie with the back to Balls of Fury, we've never seen it. We have this sketch of what we might think. And of course, they're like, it looks like this Asian person and all this other stuff. And it just turns out to be Christopher Walken, and he just talks like Christopher Walken, and the whole bit is, wow, we were very wrong about that, and it's absolutely hilarious. Iron Sky, okay, all right. See, I got to start a list of all these movies. I just love. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love film in general, but yeah, Berlin to Frankfurt here. I'm wondering, like, do I use my 2 wilds? Because I do need 2 wilds to like go Athens to Brindisi, and maybe I go with you know what? Yeah, sounds like ESPN Ocho version of Red. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my wilds here. I'm feeling okay with this. We still got plenty of time to grab more wilds. We are set up very well in terms of like. Oh well, I saw your thing there, Padre. I'm going on the. I think I'm feeling like that was worth it, because I got plenty of time still to grab some wilds. What I don't have plenty of time to do is, I don't want to just like keep drawing. I'm gonna stand by the decision here. I am gonna, and honestly, we may get lucky here in that if we can grab some orange here, we might be able to like really get lucky here. And I also might grab Paris to Marseille if I don't see an orange. Yeah, ESPN the Ocho, lots of fun. Two extra cards for that. Love that. Love that for us. All right. And then yes, now we've got 2 sets of 4. That feels good. A little bit worried about purple here. Purple. Wait, there was a Ticket to Ride movie recently announced? Wait, what? Am I being are you being serious right now? King Fury. Okay. Sorry, Kung Fury, not King Fury. Netflix. Oh. We're going to have to look this up here. What would be the plot of this? I mean, so first of all, I'm in. I don't care. I'm in. I'll see it. Is it probably going to be bad? I don't know. But I could go. I mean, I could go for a nice train movie. I feel like you know. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put down the chat here for a second. Okay, hang on. We are okay. What am I doing? All right, we need some wilds here. Okay, hang on. Internet. I feel so old right now. Ticket to Ride movie. And if I'm being... Oh, yeah, okay, hang on. All right, 7 hours? Oh, this is like breaking news. Netflix take global... This is deadline, so this is not like, you know, a random Reddit thing. This is like for real. All aboard, a Ticket to Ride movie in development at Netflix, which is locked down exclusive global rights to the popular... okay, hang on. Okay, wild. Let's do a wild here. Ben Meckler and Chris Amick are penning the feature. No idea who those people are, but looks like they are. Okay. I mean, Netflix deal for Ticket to Ride spans both scripted and unscripted arenas. Okay. Boy, I really need a wild. Boy, you know, it's almost like somebody told me not to use two wilds on this. Should with us will allow for project in television other formats. Should the film yada yada yada. Telling all about Ticket to Ride. The person is saying, just when I thought life couldn't get any more exciting, Ticket to Ride is teaming up with Netflix, is what somebody said. How concerned should I be about what's going on in this game right now? And wow. Okay. So yes, Ticket to Ride movie. Wow. I'm assuming it's going to kind of be a probably like a dueling train moguls and things like that. Yeah, really hot news. Wow. Movie Rat Race with Rowan Atkinson was funny? Yeah, absolutely. All right, so, I think they'll kind of go with like a great train race plot type thing. I mean, I hope they do. I guess I would be more interested in the unscripted series. Wow, we really need a wild. Really need a wild here. Like, really badly. Yeah, I guess I could clip this. I mean, too bad it's being put behind absolutely terrible gameplay. Will we be punished for this? I don't know. Let's see. We're kind of okay. So let's do this first, because this at least completes something for us. We are going to have to hit a no tunnel or a no additional card tunnel is what we're going to have to do, because I'm assuming that Argwan is looking to end this thing. So, I mean, I'm going to do this so at least we complete some of what we need to do. But, yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer on the draws there. Because we would have had that had we had any kind of halfway decent draw there at the end. It's fine. Honestly, the moral of this video is that there's a Ticket to Ride movie coming out, which is freaking hilarious. Yeah, I mean, we're going to lose 16 points here. I don't think there's any point in... I suppose we could just draw some tickets here. This is what the people should do. Is they should watch my videos. They should watch my videos to figure out the plot, which is just me messing up on things. So, of course, I can't hit any of those, but regardless. Yeah, we can't get into Athens because we have no engines. Yeah, using yellow for the blue, using yellow instead of the blue for Paris to Marseille with 2 yellows on the board hurts my soul. Yeah, absolutely. There was definitely a more optimal way to do that. But I also think, though, Purple had, I think regardless of what happened, Purple had an insane game. Yeah, GG. GG. Well done, Purple. Yeah, I mean, that is, we're not beating that. I mean, listen. We won last time. I don't, we didn't want to get, we gotta stay humble, guys. Oh goodness. Yeah, 176 and completing 10 tickets on Ticket to Ride Europe. Poof. That is 186 now. That, man. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, it is. Exactly. Gotta win everything. The Madrid to Moscow route, drawing that late. Mwah. Alright, you know what we're going to try to do here? We're going to try to win a game on this mega expansion here. I just lost my train of thought, which, again, no pun intended, and that happens at least 50 times. Yeah, I mean, Podge, you're right. 10 tickets in Europe is basically a guaranteed win. I had a video earlier this week where it was just an insane, absolutely insane. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, I recognize this logo. IPG. Welcome. Welcome. And we have Kazakhstan? Yeah, Kazakhstan. Oh, look at this. All right, let's see what we got here. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. I mean, GG, yes, Red, GG, you're Musing Parrot, fantastic. Yes, GG to you as well. Well played. Okay, Padre, I'll get to your question in just a minute, and the answer is yes. Is this New York to Miami, or is this, San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie? What do we think here? MTK, you're on the, before I even asked this question, you were on the New York to Miami, and I think that's, okay, ignore this question. This is a dumb question. It's a very dumb question. Just everybody ignore that. Should we go San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie? Are we thinking the San Fran? Let's do it. Come on, what could possibly go wrong? He said on the channel where he's won one game. Yeah. Clearly, if I was hooking up Las Vegas to Miami and Las Vegas to New York, I already would be hooking up Miami and New York. Do it, Anakin. Yeah, I'm in. Padre, yes, we'll do some India here right after this game. What's the reacting? It was the first route choice for Vegas, New York, and LA, New York, San Francisco, Washington. So if my first route is Vegas, New York, LA, New York, San Francisco, Washington, I mean, oh my goodness, that's just. I think I've had that happen once, and it's absolutely delightful. Just absolutely delightful. There's no same with like if you have games where it's like you get the Los Angeles to Chicago, Los Angeles to New York. Oh, I drew way too many cards there. You get like that run. It's like oh goodness. I've had that happen like once or twice. Let's see here. I think white is okay here, and then otherwise we're just going off the top. I think there's a world where I want to grab Las Vegas to Los Angeles as well. If nothing else for the defensive move. But I mean, I suppose I could also go San Francisco via that way and save some turns there, but I'm already 4 white, so I feel like I might as well, that. Portland to Pittsburgh, Seattle, New York, Vancouver. Oh, yeah, that's another one. God, that one player quit in the second turn. Oh, hilarious. Okay, so red here grabs that. Party here on the West Coast here. So I think just off the top is fine. Some yellow is probably needed, though. Again, we've got. I mean, we could even go like Helena Duluth. Obviously, I mean, this through the middle thing is probably, you know, a really great thing to do. Yeah, that's the problem is when you have that ticket draw and then you lose, it's pain. However, the good news right now is it seems like both IPG and green are kind of going to be fighting over some West Coast things. Yeah. Helena has been a sneaky. I've just really liked the Helena route, like going into Helena. I just really like that. I'm also going to feel. What do we think about grabbing Las Vegas to Los Angeles right here? What do we think about that? I don't need it right now, and I don't want to like get super pre-planny, especially because I have a whole lot more to do. But do we think that's worth it? What do we think? Yeah, Casper is an absolute yes. I was leaning that way too, but I mean, I also know I'm a pre Shane. You're on that train as well. Oh, Podge says it's one of those. I think it's not necessarily one that I want to like. There, the Salt Lake to Denver is nice. It's this is going to be yeah. I like what MTK is saying. So I want to go on Podger's point here because again I'm not gonna like go not gonna go ham here with I think I just want to grab these 2 orange, to be honest with you. Yellow Phoenix to Boston. Yeah, I mean, you know, Phoenix to Boston is definitely, you know, could be in play here. But really what I'm looking at, there's 2 things with the Las Vegas to Los Angeles. Is one, what like some of you are pointing out, I do block it. Though as this is a really great discussion here going on in the chat here, because as Podger is pointing out, I've got 2 of the 3 Vegas tickets. So I'm not as worried about blocking off Vegas. And so I guess on that note, there's going to be less. I don't think that Green, because Green's trying to get across to Nashville. And so probably here's the logic I'm going to go on. I'm just going to do this. It is likely that Las Vegas to Los Angeles is there for us down the road. What I am more concerned about right now is all of this stuff and making sure that I get into Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah, see that's a little bit annoying that I now have to draw there, because so like getting into LA is logical. But what I don't want to do is miss out on Sault Ste. Marie because I grabbed Las Vegas to Los Angeles. And really the only Las Vegas route that I am missing out on is Seattle to Vegas, which I'm assuming green and yellow do not have, because they would have probably grabbed Las Vegas to Los Angeles already. So I'm not saying I'm not going to take it. And yes, Loyal Order, you are correct in that I do still have another way into Los Angeles at the moment. But I'm gonna bet here. My bet here right now is that I am gonna be able to get Las Vegas to Los Angeles after I complete all of this stuff. Love that Eternity here took the orange route. That's great for us. Because right now, I have the cards to complete the New York to Sault Ste. Marie. This is not a joke. I have not forgotten that I need to go down to Miami. I know that I need to do that. But I think what I can do here is I can complete this stuff first. And then maybe I save the pink. And since I probably want to go Charleston to Miami. That's a little annoying, but not annoying enough for me to do anything there. I think what I do is I go. So there is a Vegas to Seattle, but I'm assuming that neither yellow or green has it right now. Now this is where it gets tricky. Is like, let's say yellow draws it right now. Now they go, okay, well, I can try to get into Vegas. Though yellow does not have a good route into Vegas right now, so probably would not grab it. Green would be the one that I would be scared of. I'm sure yellow is going for San Francisco to LA to hook up to El Paso. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I just think as we can see here, it's not something that we're seeing as clearly the fact that we've gone turn after turn after turn after turn and no one's taken it. Not saying that's not going to happen, that no one will take it, but it's clearly not something that we needed to really hammer on. Whereas now, like, let's say we had wasted a turn, going Las Vegas to Los Angeles. Well, now there's a chance here that we don't get one of our preferred sides. And now we're on the like, shoot, well, now we gotta draw more things and we're behind and all the other stuff. So I think that we are still making the right call. The Loyal Order, I think it is funny that Duluth is the city and not Minneapolis, but gonna have to talk with the creators of Ticket to Ride to see why they chose Duluth instead. I'm sure there's actually probably some historical reason that maybe there was a big train depot in Duluth, but Greenwood going Seattle, Helena, Duluth, Chicago. Yeah, I could see that. All right, let's grab this. I don't know, when was the town of Minneapolis founded? No clue. The funny thing, like, the Chicago dot feels like it's in Indiana. Let's see, what other geography do I know? I have no idea if this is where Dallas and Houston are. I know Dallas and Houston are close to each other, but I don't know. I think this is about where Seattle is. No idea if anything in Canada is correct. I know Sault Ste. Marie is way up there. I should know that one. Okay. So I do this. We can just go off the top. There's no reason to, because now I'm just looking for some pairs. Though I probably, yeah, that's true. Because I remember Houston got hit by that hurricane. Oh, Duluth does have a train museum. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, New York to Washington would be another logical choice. I agree. And I actually might just go. I just hook that up. I also might get to a point here where I just grab the Las Vegas to Los Angeles. Because I'm feeling much more comfortable at where I'm at in this game. Yeah, New York is just hanging out in Pennsylvania. Also, Boston being up in like the New Hampshire, Vermont area. Definitely don't. As LA to Atlanta is a route. That is correct. So that like that'd be another one that would be kind of worth looking into. Like even in the India maps, some in Bangalore, both of them just don't feature because large part of development training. Yeah, okay, all right, interesting. All right, you know what? I'm gonna scrap the Ticket to Ride videos. We're just gonna do for a whole week. I'm just gonna do like the history of cities and trains. Okay, you know what? I'm doing this. We hung on long enough. I do think now that I'm really feeling like everything is a little more secure, I'm feeling like this is the correct thing. Pod, you say I love that video. I said that in jest, but I also think that I would enjoy making that video. So we'll see. The history of trains with examples from Ticket to Ride. Because I love, again, as I said, love talking. So would not be upset about making a presentation. So you know what? Maybe we'll do that. That would be really fun. I'm like, yeah, Casper. I think I'm like kind of like I'm kind of serious about that. Like I'm not gonna make any promises, but that would be kind of interesting, to be honest. I would be interested in that. And to be frank, kind of the thing, my motto on this channel is, well, if I like to do it, then I should just do it. We'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see. All right, well, I'm going to grab Charleston to Miami here, and then I'm probably going to draw some tickets. And we're going to see how good of a decision it was to grab Las Vegas to Los Angeles. I would agree with you, MTK, that green is very scary here, because green has the potential for a Phoenix to Boston, a San Francisco to Washington, and they also have an inline to all of these Los Angeles routes that I'm hoping for. All right, well, what color am I? I'm blue. Denver, St. Louis. Heck yeah. St. Louis to Miami. Awesome. And we're not going to do any of those, but getting 2 tickets, excellent. The good news about where we're at right now is that we are fine on board. Red is also an interesting one because red has now, will have at least 9 tickets, but I'm not sure that red probably has Los Angeles to Chicago, but otherwise, I mean, the rest of the things that they could possibly have are pretty small, right? Unless, now what do I want to do here? Might as well just draw some more. I don't know, what could possibly go wrong? We did it. We did it. All worth it. It's all worth it. And I think we can probably go, yeah, you're right, Casper. Green does have longest train here. I think we can also go Boston to Miami here, too. I think that's worth it here. We did it, folks. LA to Miami, which probably meant that I didn't need to grab, speak of the devil, I didn't need to grab Boston to New York because the fact that there only is one side is a little bit nerve-wracking, but yellow is not going to grab it unless they are gonna block. Green here. The only question here with green is okay. The question there with green was, is green gonna end it? And I needed another turn to be able to grab it. So at this point, yeah, say at this point, I think there's a couple other Miami routes I could hit. I think Sault Ste. Marie to Miami is one. I mean, LA to New York, San Francisco to Washington would be gross. Yeah, Toronto and Sault Ste. Marie to Miami, especially because I have Toronto and Sault Ste. Marie here, and I'm the only one in Miami. I'm worried enough about what I'm seeing on board that I'm feeling like I want to draw. It's great. This is so great. This is the greatest day ever. We're definitely not grab. I mean, there's no reason to grab anything other than Dallas, New York, and now it's to the point that we probably should look to end this game. Happy to be tuning in, watching vids for at least half a year now. Excited to see you live for the first time, Oreo. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for watching and stopping in here. Glad you came in at this point, Oreo, because this would not be the case of the history of live streams on this channel. I was shocked that LA. I was shocked that Green did not have LA to New York. That's bonkers to me. I think I just grabbed blue, and I was kind of hoping to grab. Hey, look at that! That's what I wanted. Yeah, red. Red is an interesting. 12 tickets is a lot, and if they've completed all 12 plus more, this is gonna be an interesting. This is gonna be an interesting ending. I actually have a very okay, the Calgary thing is not great. I'm just gonna grab this route to Montreal. I think drawing tickets after the luck we just had is just asking for trouble. I know like Sault Ste. Marie and Toronto to Miami are still there, but that was just asking for trouble. All right, IPG looks like the Northeast was just not kind to you. I'm not sure if this is a guaranteed win. All right, it helps that. Okay, let's see. How many did green or red miss? Okay, red only missed 2. So we don't have the most tickets. But I agree with Podger here that red doesn't have it. I don't think that red has any massive tickets, and we were correct here. I mean, even IPG here with 6 less tickets and 2 misses is only 7 points behind. Whoa! All right. Oh yeah, in the bag, baby. And Loyal Order, you are correct. Drawing tickets is extremely addictive. And yeah, Red's tickets just weren't good enough. I honestly, good on Red for completing 11 tickets. But we've done it. That is, who said 190? Shane? Yeah, 190, baby. Woo! Woo! Look at that. IPG, man, you just got kind of shut out of some tickets there. And also, I mean, honestly, like, both, this is a weird set of tickets from Red, but pretty nice. And then, holy cats, I mean, that's the original draw from Green. That's really nice. I think if I get this, though, I'm just looking to, like, parlay that into just, like, something big. But yeah, you're going to win a lot of games if you get Los Angeles to Miami, Los Angeles to New York, San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie, and Las Vegas to New York, and Las Vegas to Miami. Alrighty. All right, we got about 20-ish minutes left, and then I got to, like, get off to the rest part of my day. Obviously, this video will be posted, so if you miss anything, so, you know, we'll go with that. Okay, let's, I have not played the India map. No idea what's happening. Yeah. IPG. That was a an awesome draw. Just and two of them. Oh yes. Oh IPG. Yes. Accept the friend request. 100%. Alrighty. Hang on. First of all, Nordic countries. Okay. Well, Thursday. Thursday we're gonna do some Nordic countries. All right. Here we go. Yeah. No LA to Chicago as well. Adam Watson. Yes, absolutely. Adam Watson. That is, I believe you are Adirondack. Am I correct, Adam? That's your Adirondack. As high level as this past game was, don't worry about the Mandalas. I'm not going to. Just keep trying to billion tickets. Okay, yes. Okay, great. Okay, good IPG. Love it. Nordic countries. Oh, I can do 4 players in India? Let's do 4 players. I like 4 players. Okay, I'll keep an eye on maybe for the bugs in whatchamacallit, oh well. Nordic countries will, kind of keep an eye out for that. India. Okay, here we go. That was a really loud clap. Sorry, everyone that had headphones in. All right, here we go. What is happening? Look, the inaugural. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is happening here? Rule difference. Oh, this is great. Double routes are only available at 4 players. Great. Ferries. To claim a ferry route, a player must play a locomotive card for each locomotive symbol on the route. Great. Grand Tour bonus. The Mandala. Any ticket whose two destination cities are linked via at least 2. Okay. Any ticket whose 2 destinations. Not even worried about that. I don't even know what's going on there. All right. Like these? Okay. Try speaking the city names. Yeah, you thought that basically having 2 routes between cities is extra points. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what's happening. Boo! Boo, Adirondack. Oh, okay, I'm already in full screen. Adirondack, yeah, boo. I mean, that's fine. Let's see. I'm going to go green here. And then... Okay. And then, oh, what is, oh, look at this. I can get 40 points here. I don't know how I do that, but I can. Again, forgive me here. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. I probably should grab these orange because I think I'm going to want to go, Agra to Delhi. And then I think Lahore to Ambala. What are the tickets we have? We have Peshawar to Bhopal. We have Lahore to Wadi, and Jaipur to Raipur. All of those were 100% correct pronunciations. Try to say Guten. Apparently, I want to make this city German. Gurkal to Benzwada. Yeah. I kind of want to get black to go Lahore to Ambala. I know I need to get down to Wadi as well. Gosh. Yes. German India. Okay, black. And I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's route 8. Oh, look at this route 8. That's fun. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Uncle Podger. It's all fine. Okay, I want this black. Or not. Let's see. What else do I like kind of need? Take the ones that get you from Wadi to okay. So okay. Let's see here. I want to go. Okay, let's grab this because I'm gonna need get into Jaipur. Go off the top. Top left Lahore to Pen to top left Lahore to Pendura. Okay, I have that one. I think the Mandara means you want to make a loop rather than straight lines. The more connected cities, the more points. Okay. Yeah, sure. Right now we're gonna go with just kind of completing whatever is going on here. Okay, we're gonna go into Ambala. I'm gonna use one of my wilds, and then we're gonna grab Jaipur to Delhi. And then we're going to work our way down this way. Or we're going to grab this first with yellow. I don't love that just everybody's in my way. No bueno. Yeah, yeah, you know, that's okay. I don't know what color I am. This is why I like the indoorsman pointed this out. Umbala. Ah, so the A is not an ah, it's an Umbala. Okay, I'm gonna grab this red here because I have either the white or the blue. Finishing my thought, the endorsement said I should pick a favorite color, so then I'm always that color. I'm gonna do that after this stream. Aha! Look at that. Hey, look at that, guys. We completed our first ticket. And now we want to go... I want to move our way down this way. I probably just, like, grab some stuff down this way just to yeah, I'm seeing there's a lot of, like, just small routes here, which is interesting. This is very interesting. And, my favorite color is orange. I have no reason as to why that is the case, but I just really like the color orange. Blue is probably a second favorite. My wardrobe is basically all blue things, and by wardrobe I mean like the same 5 shirts that I just wear on repeat. Not a fashionista at all. I don't understand the reason to have more than, like, a few shirts. The fact that the Bombay region is very odd for this map. Where's Bombay? Where is Bombay? I have... oh, Bombay, right here. Okay, see, I have no... No, toe suits all blue. Grab this blue, I guess. Yeah, I have no idea on any geography of India. I'm gonna go ahead and grab. Let's see, Khandwa to Bhopal. Look at that! Look at that! Okay, wait, I'm missing something. I don't have. Oh, this one. Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna draw some tickets here. It's not Gordon Bombay. Bombay. Okay, we're definitely not grabbing that now. So we're gonna grab this. Okay. Normally a traffic jam. Okay, good to know that Bombay is the hot zone. You know what? What could possibly go wrong? We're drawing some stuff. All right, what do we got here? That seems doable. I see Bombay, and I see... I think we just grab this one. Oh. I thought I did something wrong in the game. That is not the case. Yeah, this is a very snaky map. But I will say, like yeah, BGS just was like, nah, it's fine. This is one of the things that I do appreciate about the Ticket to Ride, because it would be too easy for Ticket to Ride to say, you know what, we're just gonna slap the same game on different maps and call it good, and you're all gonna love it and you're all gonna buy it. And so I do like that every map does have a little bit more flavor and it feels very different. So like when you're investing in a game, you actually have like it feels unique and different. All right, I'm also starting to understand this mandala thing, because there's certain like I can't connect like from Riper to Indoor. I think there is a Ticket to Ride on Steam, but I'm not sure. A Halloween version of Ticket to Ride, and it was terrible. I'll be honest, that does sound terrible, the Loyal Order. A Halloween version of Ticket to Ride. Okay. So, I mean, Karachi to Pune? And I want to do that one. And I don't think I really want to do that one. You know what? Oh, the Ticket to Ride on Steam is really bad. Yeah, I think I read the reviews on that, and it was really awful. Yeah, I'm gonna try this Karachi to Pune thing, if nothing else, to get you didn't pick tickets, you just drilled. The game ended when someone completed a route. Oh gosh, that sounds awful. I'll be honest. Yeah, I think I remember reading the stuff on Ticket to Ride from Steam. I was like, this is just bad. And okay, I wondered if green was going this way, but because of the double route, I wasn't as worried about it. And it looks like green is trying to do some like mandala thing. Okay, so yeah, I think it's like you're trying to like get this like routes in this mandala, and like the amount of routes that you have in there, and the amount of times you can like go around and around and around and around. You know who I need to watch? Stooge. As we talked about earlier, I need to watch Stooge plays and actually like watch him explain all this to me. Okay, yellow, yes, and then we just go off the top. Because what I need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one of them has to be a wild. All right, so time to start. You know what this means? Time to start bugging the developers at BGA. Hey, guys, we need the Oh. You know what, Casper? I should tell Stooge that that we should do this. What a great idea for a collaboration video. Things that I should be looking for. Okay, this is great. That was a great draw off the top. Yeah, because two of them got to be wild. That's very much like I know the Europe map has that, where there's the two that have to be wild. So we're gonna get into Karachi. We also need to go get Bombay to Pune. Hopefully we can grab this blue here. That'd be great to do that. Boop. And we can just go off the top. I don't know if I'm doing well or not. Who knows? Hopeful Koala, our Finnish friend. Looks like a meerkat, though, on the profile picture. Also, I realized my logo still says Social Network, so I need to update my logo. All right, gonna grab the little mini route there, and then grab up to Karachi. I believe Karachi was a map in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or 3. Whatever Modern Warfare came out when I was in college. Whatever Call of Duty game did. Because that would be when I played the most Call of Duty. Don't really play a whole lot of Call of Duty right now. I would love to see you play again, Stooge. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Stooge is one that I wanna do a good series with, of like trying to kind of see our different play styles and kind of have people be able to hear the commentary on both ends. I feel like getting down. Okay, this is a no. This is a yes. And can I get down to Calicut? I mean, I have no idea whether this game is close to being ending or not. I have no idea. So you know what? We're just going to go with the route that I know that I have. Okay, Mandela is basically, say you have Karachi and you've hooked them up with two completely different routes. Say one via the coast, another via inland, with no overlapping tracks. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. So it just all depends on how many like looping routes I have. So instead of like just straight line, I gotta like loop a loop. And okay, what was I doing? This. Yes, Bob, new map. I've never by going Karachi to Karachi to Rochi to Johan to oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go for a mandala, everybody. I've drawn some stuff. Now it's time to experience the mandala stuff. Okay, so yeah, so it's basically now I don't necessarily want to do straight line stuff. I kind of want to like loop things around, which is very anti anything else in a Ticket to Ride map, which is totally fine. All right, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and then I also need some black. Though probably at this point I would I'd probably just say let's grab some wilds. Okay, I see the loop-de-loop that and I see my opponents too. I see the idea of the loop-de-loop that's being done here. I see. Cause yeah, so then I have this big loop all the way from Peshawar. Yeah, I'm building a self-folding train. So now if I complete this, which is not guaranteed, I'll just go ahead and grab this with what I have. I see my opponents like doing this, and I see what's going on. Yeah, this okay. I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get with Stooge on this one. We're gonna have to do some learning here. All right, I need some black or some wilds off the top. Hey, look at that. Hey, what a draw. What a draw. No idea. I don't have a feel for the pace of this game yet, so I have no idea if you know. Oh, and I see that if you can get a bunch of routes, that you can get a lot of points with this mandala. I think it'd be the best strategy to get like 5 short routes that you can easily mandala. And get yeah. I see what you're saying. Like that, if especially like in this middle, if you can get one that just like woo all around, that's pretty gross. So like, should I grab this Kwandua to Ratiam? Again, completely 100% correct pronunciation. Like, because then that creates a little, like, loop here. I mean, obviously, I don't think I have any routes that are like that, but we'll just create a bunch of loops, it seems like. India's very slow paced, but a lot of... Yeah, I mean, with all these ones and twos, you're just going to have more nickel and diming and everything. And I will say that's one thing that I've noticed with Ticket to Ride is understanding the pacing of the game is the way to, if you're looking for something that's like a strategy thing and not just like a luck thing, because we know, I mean, in the last game, had I not hit the tickets that I hit, we're not having the game that we're having. Whereas, but it's understanding how many turns do I have, what are my opponents doing, other things like that. It looks like blue and green not gonna mandala. We'll see. I mean, it looks like green just needs like this kind of, I think. Well, maybe into there. I don't know. I mean, it has to like. I think green might. Blue, I think, is gonna have more trouble. All right, look at that. Look at this. Look at us go. Again. And this is where also, so I have no idea now here where it's like, I don't know, should I draw more? Am I plugged into the map? And that's not like that's just called, I've never played this map before. And so a lot of like getting better at stuff, is this like just kind of playing it repeatedly so you understand, where things are at and what tickets there are and what tickets there aren't. All right. Delhi to Calicut. Delhi. So I'm in Delhi. I have that. Delhi. And I'm in here. Okay, so I'm in there already, so I can get into... So the question is... Oh, yeah, I can get into here. But I'm not going to try to get down to Calicut. That seems like a bad idea. But this feels fine. A little bit of a bummer that the one card that I need to get into Gutakal also is the one that I have a pair for. So that's kind of a bummer. But no matter. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about green ending the game. I think I'm going to grab this little route of one. There are a bunch of small tickets. You can sneak places pretty easily. Yeah, I have noticed that you can get really... I mean, I'm in a ton of cities right now. And I can easily get into a bunch of other cities as well. Like, it's not completely impossible. And I think that's one of the things when you have smaller routes, you can absolutely do that because you're not having to, like, and I know on the U.S. map it has this, is like, oh, well, I mean, I could get into that, but I'm also then going to have, but I'm also then going to have, I need to get like 4 of something, which is impossible. That's a little unfortunate that this happened. I don't know. Do I draw some more? Do I not? I think we don't. Mostly because I kind of want to see how at the end. Okay, is there a route of 1 that I can grab somewhere? Oh, here it is. Okay, I can grab this route. It's like there's not a route of 1, I'm drawn, but we're just gonna grab this. We're gonna see we're gonna see how we do here. All right. So that was, I didn't get that one. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay. Okay. I feel like a 13-point ticket is good. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I was behind green. Yeah, this 3 hours has flown by, I'll be honest. All right, so Hopeful Koala misses one. It's probably helpful to us. I don't know. All right, all right, all right. Okay, and Adirondack misses one. Adirondack, another very good player. Anytime I play Adirondack, very nice. 32, 20, 32, 32. Hilarious. Terrible for me, but hilarious. Great. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look at me mandala a bunch of times. I see now. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. All right. Okay, I get it. So I see what Adirondack did there. Is had a bunch of these tickets, and it just was all in this little circle. I get it now. I'm gonna have to play this map more on the channel here. Again, get Stooge involved here. Alrighty. Well, I need to. It's after 4 o'clock. I've got to get on with my day. GG. Yes, GG to you, Anoretic. So first, Thursday night, 7:30 Central Time. 7:30 Central Time. I'm gonna be streaming again. Probably more like on the 2-hour side. Though I tend to be a little bit of a night owl, and honestly, I like fun. But I will be coming off a day of work, and yeah, yeah, Casper, I'm gonna have to get with Stooge. We've got a little Discord channel for creators that we're working on some stuff, so be on the lookout for that. Loyal Order, thanks for coming, thanks for being on the stream, thanks to everyone for coming out. Again, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please do. The push to 1,000, or I guess the push to 900. Existential Crisis, I'm so sorry. We've been going for the past 3 hours. I have to like clean my house and do other stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of BGA creators that we've got, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, Existential Crisis, you have to go back and see all the fun we had. We got some victories on this stream. So yeah, Thursday night, 7:30. Please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate all of you. Thanks so much for hanging out today and having fun. Yeah, more videos coming up, more different stuff coming up. Thanks, McNugget. Man, you guys make the stream fun. I mean, in all seriousness. So, have a great day, everyone. And we'll see you next time. On the channel. So thank you everyone. Thank you. So glad you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed it as well. And this is the like weirdness of like ending it. So yeah.